Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for this week is Rumi. And I'm really enjoying the experience of delving into his work again. Just before we get started, I'd like to remind you that one of the best ways to get yourself ready for a meditation is to bring your attention to your breathing. Pay attention to inhaling through your nose, drawing the breath all the way down into your body. Imagine that in your belly there is a balloon, and that is what you're filling up. You're filling up your belly with every inhale, and then the balloon in your belly deflates again with every exhale. And in just a few minutes, we'll all be ready to float away together. Anthony, a very good morning. It's really good to see you. Hello, Maggie. Very, very good to see you too. I'm sure in your parts of the world, things are ready to turn really beautiful as you're heading into spring. Charlene, a very good morning. Really good to see you. And somebody, hello. Awesome seeing you all. Right, Rumi. Rumi is our teacher today and this week. Let's hear what Rumi has to share with us. Rumi says, "Know then that the body is merely a garment. Go seek the wearer, not the cloak." Isn't that just so damn beautiful? Know then that the body is merely a garment. Go and seek the wearer, not the cloak. Karabo, a very good morning to you. This is a soul having a human experience. At some point, the cloak will be dropped. So don't be completely distracted by the garment that you're looking at right now. Know this about yourself and know this about the person standing in front of you. Try and see someone for their soul. When you see someone for their soul, everything changes. There is a calling for why you are both together in this moment, and when you can see them for their soul, you click with the purpose of the gifts you are here to exchange. But it takes recognizing the soul and not just fixating on the human garment that we see in physical manifestation before us. Rumi says, all doubt, despair, and fear become insignificant when the intention of life becomes love. When love becomes the intention of your life, all doubt, despair, and fear become insignificant. Choose love. Be love. Ultimately, we have the choice between love or fear in any moment. Love is where we come from and where we go and what we are called to bring into this experience of life. It requires our focus, our intention, our energy, and it can be a lot more effortless than we know. I know that love often sounds a bit fluffy, almost weak, like we're supposed to just allow people to abuse us. This could not be further from the truth, and you will know the real power of love once you find yourself able to say no while simultaneously only feeling love. Without anger, with a slow heartbeat and slow, steady breathing, without the need to justify why you're saying no. When you are able to recognize the wearer of the garment, acknowledge the soul standing in front of you with love, and also gently but powerfully saying no if that is what the moment calls for, then you will discover that love is truly a force of nature. Last thought from Rumi: wherever you stand, be the soul of that place and recognize the souls around you. Today's meditation takes a look at the humans around us with a reminder to recognize the wearer, not just the cloak. We're doing Tonglen today. I hope that you enjoy the journey. And if you are ready, you can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. A deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, feel yourself grow and expand from your core out in all directions. And once you have a belly full of air, then again, slowly let all of it go. As you breathe out, soften. As you exhale, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and also drop your head. Imagine for a moment while you continue your own full body breathing. Don't forget to rise with every inhale and allow your body to soften with every exhale. And just imagine for a moment that it was easier, that it came more naturally to us to recognize in all of the humans around us the wearer of the cloak more than we recognize the cloak. to recognize the soul and acknowledge the soul more than we recognize the human wearing it. Would it make it easier if every time we have an interaction with the human, we had a deep sense, a deep knowing that here is a soul having a human experience? This person was once a baby, and then it encountered all of the fears, all of the things, all of the daily interactions that a small child does. And so much of this human we're seeing was shaped by those early years of interacting with the environment. And the words, the actions, the reactions you are witnessing right now is simply the culmination of a lot of years of programming and patterning. Sometimes this human has a moment of beautiful conscious awareness and chooses their words with wisdom. And other times this same human being succumbs to old patterns without any thought. But even so, in this moment, your soul and the soul in this person before you is simply walking this journey side by side. Sharing momentary space together before we go on our journeys. Would it make it any easier to have the recognition of a soul, literally a kindred spirit, even while we're having the worst interaction with a mortal human being? We don't have to nail this perfectly every time, but just remind ourselves every now and again to recognize the wearer and not just the cloak. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down comfortably into the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left and lean your upper body over to the right. Gently leaning into your back muscles. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a space of presence as much as we possibly can, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this would be a great place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale you possibly can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel into your body and feel the muscles. Feel the muscles soften. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. As you breathe out, feel your shoulders slowly falling, feel your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs, and as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, remind yourself of all the humans in the world around you, being souls, just having their own human experience. Take your next big breath. Our journey of Tonglen starts right at home, and then the circle gets drawn bigger. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want you to remind yourself of all the souls you have shared a home with. Maybe specifically those you share a home with right now. And if you want to, you can include those you've shared a home with in the past. Specifically with a recognition that these are souls with whom your soul has shared space with for a while, walked a journey side by side for a while. But that, of course, each of these has been having a really human experience. And with your next big breath as you dive deep into you, imagine that you're able to inhale all of their darkness, all of the dark clouds around them, the hard parts of their human experience. Hold it in your belly for a while and feel how the furnace in your belly burns up all of these dark clouds, and you can exhale for them light. See yourself blow light into the space around them, and see them recognize the light that is filling the space around them. Take your next big breath. Make our circle slightly bigger. Bring more of your family into the circle. Add mother, father, brothers, sisters, uncles and aunts, grandparents, nephews, nieces, cousins. Bring all of these souls a little bit closer to you, like a big group photo. And you can do your Tonglen practice for the whole group, or perhaps one specific person stands out for you, and you can focus your practice on that one person. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, inhale all of their dark clouds. All of the pain and suffering that they might be experiencing. See yourself breathe it in out of their space, hold it in the furnace of your belly a little while, and feel it transform. And then exhale into their space, light and love. See their space full with light, and see them recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. Make the circle even bigger. Try and include all of the humans you personally know. You have a personal connection with friends, colleagues, sometimes clients, employees, friends of your partners, your kids, teachers of your children. A really big circle with all of the humans you have a personal connection with. Bring them all together in a big group. And you can do your practice for the whole group, or perhaps someone stands out for you. Maybe you specifically know what someone is dealing with right now and you'd like to direct your attention there. Or maybe someone's just on your mind. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, inhale all of the darkness around them. Breathe in all of the dark clouds, the pain, the suffering they might be dealing with. Breathe it into your belly and hold it there for a while. Feel how the furnace in your belly burns up the dark clouds, how it becomes transformed. And then deliberately breathe out into the space around them, light and love. And see their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. will make the circle even bigger. Try to include all of the faces without names in your world. Sometimes we sit in our car, in our bubble at the traffic light, and recognize that there's a multitude of humans and their bubbles around us, passing just meters from one another, each on their own journey, sharing a little bit of tarmac for a moment. Or the cashiers helping you in a restaurant, or the waiters helping you in a restaurant, the cashier in the shop, the security guard that you pass by. Our world is full of faces without names. Souls having a human experience. Bring them all closer as much as you can. Bring them together in a group and see if perhaps someone stands out for you. Some face that you've seen regularly might pop into your mind, or else for the whole group. As you breathe in, imagine seeing yourself inhale all of their dark clouds, breathing it down into your belly, filling your belly with what they might be struggling with, and then feeling the furnace in your belly burn it all up, turning it into transforming, transmuting, alchemizing into light and love. Then breathe into their space, this light and love, and watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. And then let's bring our attention to this circle of beautiful humans. You might know some of the people meditating with you right now. Some of them might just be a face on Facebook. And some of them you might have no idea of at all. But there's a group of beautiful humans sitting and meditating right now, breathing light and love into the world around them, each having their own human experience with whatever they might be struggling with. For this group of beautiful humans, maybe someone comes to your mind specifically. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, inhale the dark clouds that these beautiful humans might be dealing with. Hold it in your belly for a little while. Exhale into their space. Beautifully pure light and love. And watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We'll take one more big breath together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I guess it can be debatable whether the humans we do Tonglen for feel any benefit, whether it touches them at all. You're free to form your own belief and opinion around this, and I certainly have my own belief and opinion around it. But to me, that's not the only usefulness of this meditation. This meditation serves as a reminder to me when I look at the humans around me, to be reminded that these are all souls having a human experience. And when my soul and another soul meets, it's like kindred spirits, sharing a little bit of space for a while. I'll read for you again the words by Rumi, which says this so beautifully. Know then that the body is merely a garment. Go seek the wearer, not the cloak. All doubt, despair, and fear become insignificant when the intention of life becomes love. And wherever you stand, be the soul of that place and recognize the souls around you. In every moment, we are given the choice between love and fear. When we succumb to fear, it's very difficult to remember that the human I see before me is really a soul and not just this reactive human being saying nasty things to me. It takes real work to deal with our own fearful parts so that the noise, the loudness of fear gets turned down a little bit lower. And we have the option of seeing through the eyes of love, of seeing through the eyes of our own soul. Thank you for being on your journey. Of paying attention to and healing what your own scared human experiences, so that you are able to see more clearly through the eyes of your soul. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for these really beautiful words. Recognize the wearer and not the cloak. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this journey of getting better at seeing the souls around me and not just fixating on the human shell. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for my own kindness, my own gentleness with my own scared human. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the acceptance, the space, the love for my own human being that doesn't always nail this. But thank you for being able to trust me, that I am able to always find my way back to seeing through the eyes of my soul again. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being on our journey today. Honey, a very good morning. Thanks for being here. Lorraine, hello. Thanks for checking in and saying hello before you go about your day. I hope you do have time to sit with this meditation later today. Nardis, a very good morning. Thanks for popping in. I hope you could sit down and meditate with us. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sunny. And whoever else might be in the background. Lots of love to you all. I see you. I see the wearer. I see the cloak too. I guess we have to be able to bring these two together. Lots of love to you, humans. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.